Today I'm replacing the intermediate steering shaft on a 2016 Audi Q5. First step, pull the key out, make sure your steering wheel is locked. Then go underneath here to the above the brake pedal. You can see the inner U-joint for the steering shaft. There's just one pinch bolt. It's a triple square, and you're going to want to take that bolt out altogether. Can be a little bit difficult to get out. They use Loctite on these bolts. So you just once that's out, you can just take the steering U-joint here and pull down on it, and just push it down like that. That's about all you need to do. And then you lift up the car and get underneath. Alright, now once you lift the car up, you can see the other end of the steering shaft. All you have to do is, just like on the inside of the car, you remove it's the same bolt. You just remove that altogether out of there, and you can pull it right out of its you can pull it right off of the steering gear. So I'm going to pull that off here right now. Now with that bolt out, you can just slide this right off here and then lower the car back down. So alright, now with the car back down again, you can get into the inside and you can pull this right out. It comes out with this rubber grommet that seals the firewall. So you just pull the whole thing out through the top like this. You have to fight it a little bit, and there it is. So, all right, with that out, you this is kind of strange. This came out in two pieces. Normally this all comes out together, but either way, same job. So just grab the rubber piece out altogether. So I'm going to do that. Yeah, here's the lower U-joint, how it failed. You can see it moves freely this way, and the other way it's completely seized. It just wiggles a little, but it's completely locked up. So you get that same feeling where it's really easy to turn the steering wheel, and then really stiff, and then really easy and really stiff, and it's just because, you know, it's binding in one axis. So you take your new one, and what I like to do is put a little bit of grease around the around this edge here. This other edge is not as important. That usually falls right into place really easily, but sometimes this one can be a fight. So grease this all up along this tapered section, and then you can just push it back from the inside of the car towards the out. So I'm gonna do that now. All right, now when you're pushing the new one back in, there's a little arrow here. The arrow faces upwards. It'd really be hard to put it in any other way, so it's not a big deal, but you just push it in the best you can from the top, and you're going to want to pull the rubber grommet from the bottom to fully seat it in its correct location. So that's it. You kind of have to wiggle around with it a little bit, then push it through so this inner edge gets kind of jumps over that barb, and then you can take this and just put it back onto this. It can only go on one way. It has a flat, and you put the bolt in and tighten it up. So you want to replace this bolt every time. This pinch bolt, the new one comes with blue anti-seize, or I'm sorry, blue Loctite built onto it. So it's a good idea to just replace it. It usually, from the dealer, a lot of times it comes with the bolt anyways. So yeah, I'm gonna do that now. All right, now I slid that into place, put the bolt on. Make sure I replaced it with the bolt that has the blue Loctite built onto it. And this job is very, very easy. There's nothing really complicated about it. The only thing that's a trick is getting this bushing installed, this rubber grommet installed correctly. So it gives you these fingers from the bottom with this. That's why I greased it earlier on. You want to get pliers and pull on these, and you have to do sometimes a couple of them at a time until it pops over this edge all the way around. And you know, it's important. You see a lot of times when these are done, these aren't positioned correctly, and you can get water into the car, and it's sloppy work. So yeah, just start pulling on these fingers with a pair of pliers, you know, very carefully, and until it pops over the lip there. So I'm gonna do that now. All right, now once that grommet is positioned correctly and both of the pinch bolts are tight, you are ready to go. So I hope this helped you guys figure that out. Thanks.